Denver 7 Meet the Picks is sponsored by Ramos Law. If you've been injured, Dr. Ramos and his team are here to help.
Hey everybody, I'm Lionel Bienvenu, and welcome to another edition of Denver 7 special presentation of Broncos Draft 2019, Meet the Picks. And now let's meet the pick in the 5th round. At number 156 overall, the Broncos took another defensive player, linebacker Justin Hollins from Oregon. He's tall at 6'5", and he can play inside and outside. Here's our Broncos insider, Troy Renck, one-on-one with the Broncos' 5th round pick.
Justin, a lot of excitement about you from Broncos fans because of your versatility.
That's right.
So tell me, are you an outside linebacker? Are you an inside linebacker? Are you both? What is it? Do you know yet?
I'm anything the coaches want me to be right now.
Wait, so what brought that versatility on? Is because of the way you played in college. When I went back and looked at it, you did a lot of damage, and you weren't just a rusher. You were able to look like cover guys even in the slot?
Yes, sir. In college, I played mostly outside linebacker in the 3-4 scheme and stuff. And then it kind of showed some of my athleticism. And then during the offseason after the season, I got to play inside backer at the All-Star game. And that kind of showed some more of my versatility. It actually showed that I could play inside. So that's where that came from. And that was just mainly because of athleticism that they put me there.
Playing at Oregon, a lot of new edge stuff there, right? I mean, in terms of fitness, in terms of conditioning. But coming here to the altitude, Broncos, what's it been like? Do you have to adjust to the altitude? And what's it like being a Denver Bronco?
You definitely have to adjust to the altitude. First couple minutes out there, you're breathing hard, but then you get your breath underneath you and you get your lungs back, and then you back at it.
Did you have any idea about the Broncos? And I think they brought you in for a visit, so there was some interest, but you never know draft season. Sometimes they bring guys in and it's just to send a smoke screen. Did you have an idea of the Broncos, and what did you think of the team from afar?
When I came up here, I liked the visit, I liked the coaching staff, I liked the system, and it just seemed like a great place for me, great fit and everything. I was really hoping they picked me up, honestly. When
you look at Fangio, are you aware of his work with backers and how that could possibly accelerate your development?
Oh yes, sir. He's coached and has some great players in his system, and I'm just trying to be the next one.
All right, it is time for a break right now, but stay with us. Part 2 of Hanging with Hollins coming up next.
I'm a medical doctor and an attorney. When you get to court, or when you get to even talking with an insurance company about injuries, it gets down to what are the injuries. It doesn't get down to what is the law. And being able to explain those injuries, that's what helps insurance companies to understand value. It's what helps get people care for the future. It really is the best of both worlds.
If you've been injured in a car crash or at work, Dr. Ramos and his team are here to help you. Ramos Law, we can help.
I saw your last year, they called you the old man at Oregon.
Because I was the oldest.
Yeah, what was it like to be that? And they made a point to take guys who are captains and experience. So how can that experience translate to this level in terms of getting on the field sooner, whether it's special teams or as in a nickel or dime package?
Basically just with maturity, just knowing your role. Coming in as a rookie, I know I have to show the best, a lot of respect. I have to learn from them. I have to let them show me the ropes and stuff, and then I just try to make an impact in any way I possibly can to help the team.
What do you like doing when you're away from football to kind of get your mind at ease? Because you guys, you're grinding. It's hard. Then when you get into training camp, it's even more. What do you do to is there anything you do to kind of get away from it, whether it's music or movies or something?
I usually go watch a movie. I'll go, hit the range, golf a little bit. I just play some games, hang out, just get your mind away from things. Not too much though.
A couple more quick ones for you. Royce Freeman, you played with in college. What do you remember from him in college, and can him being here help you?
Oh yeah, him being here helps me a lot because it's just another familiar face. Me and him we were in the same class. I just had a red shirt one year, he didn't. So he went 4 straight, I went 5. But it's nice to be back with my bro.
Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that put a lot of mileage on that. But you had said different coaches, different schemes for you defensively. How many position coaches did you have? And maybe the continuity could even help too, right? Maybe get a little bit of sanity for you?
I had 4 position coaches, one for every year I played. Only had 3 coordinators and I had 3 head coaches. But it just shows that I'm used to change. And just being here in this system, it's kind of similar to what I did in college. So that was a confidence booster right there by itself. Because Coach Levitt, Coach Fangio, and they were good friends back in the day and stuff. I think they still are. So yeah, it just helps boost the confidence.
what is one thing you think you need to help you in terms of making the transition to the NFL? And when you get into training camp, is it dealing with the speed, just the scheme? What do you think is the key as you move forward and we get later into the summer into training camp?
I was just learning all the new terminology, you know, getting used to the different hash marks, just getting used to the different rules and techniques and those things.
We appreciate it. Justin Hollins, Broncos draft pick. Again, this guy brings versatility. He's a twitchy athlete, as they say, right? Twitchy athlete. Appreciate you joining us. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
Thanks, Troy and Justin, and thank you again for watching this edition of our Broncos Draft Special Presentation, Meet the Picks. It was good to meet Justin Hollins, wasn't it? Make sure to join us again right here. We'll meet all the other picks for the Broncos as well. I'm Lionel Bienvenu. We'll see you next time.
Denver 7 Meet the Picks was sponsored by Ramos Law. If you've been injured, Dr. Ramos and his team are here to help.